Okay, so I am filming a little bit earlier on the first set, and I wanted to go ahead and show you what the materials would look like whole before I cut them to make them smaller for the nails. I have some flowers, and I'm not exactly, these are flowers also, but I'm not exactly sure what they're called. I got these both in a bundle pack off Amazon, and you will need about 3 or 4. How many do I have? I have 6. You can do 5 to 6, and then just some flowers. I will be cutting these flowers in half and cutting these into as small as I can, honestly. And you will also need some glitter. Today I will be using hexagon black glitter. This is dark blue glitter. It's fine, and I have fine gold glitter as well. I will be using all 3 of these with the summer set that I'm creating today. It's actually called Springtime. And I just wanted to go ahead and throw this in and show you exactly what materials I was using. And I will put the link below for this bundle pack. So this is what it looks like after I've cut the flowers in half and also cut off the stems from the center. And it's going to look amazing on the nail. It's going to look really pretty along with the glitter. So I am creating a full set of 20 today, so I'll see you during the second set. Bye-bye. Sorry about my AC, I promise. I'm going to try to get it, I'm going to try to remember to turn it down before I start my video. So I've already double lined the bottom, and the reason I double lined it is because I want the nails to stay where they're at, especially because this is a full set of 20 and I need both sides of the nail box, so that's why it's like that. Let me go ahead and move it over a little bit, and then it's in there. And I'm just going to take them one by one, and I'm going to set them inside as close as possible. And then once you place them on the tape, they will not move. There's some glitter in here. It looks so much better in person, and definitely with sunlight. You can see the definition inside the nail. The colors are so nice and so pretty. I really outdid myself. I really think so. And I also changed my technique for this style. So it's really cute, really simple. And I named it Springtime because of the flowers. And I also created them in spring, but they've been developing, and I've been trying out different techniques, and I left the stems in as well. Oh, there you go. You can see a little bit of the shine. It looks just amazing in person. And when I do my full set of 20, I line one side, and then I'll go up to the other side. I'll flip it and do it that way as well. And I will show y'all how I put those inside of the box as well. I just wanted to make sure I went ahead and got this video, because last time you guys weren't able to see how I package my nails, and I really would love to show you. So it's not hard, and people really, I asked around, and people really don't tell you much. And I just want to show you everything that goes into doing nails. It's not just creating them, and it's in the packaging as well. You want it to look nice. You want it to look pretty. You want people to save it, possibly to reuse it later on. And here I'm going to show you a cotton edge. I'm going to break it, and then I'm going to get a nail file. I'm going to file away that edge by doing it downwards on the nails. I'm not going upward because I don't want to mess up the foundation that I have on this nail. So it's going downward and peeling off the remainder of that blue tack, making sure it's straight. So it's not necessarily straight just yet. Going back in, and there we go. So that's what I do when there's like a little nick on the edge. Blow it off and then put it inside. Oh, and I saw that I had a couple more subscribers. Thank you for joining the family and just watching me while I create. This is art to me, and I love doing it. It makes me happy, and to be able to share how I make them and create them is really nice, and it's great that people appreciate it and the views I've already gotten. So thank you. And if you want to check out more, I have some in my shop. I'll definitely post that link below, and I'll name some of the products, and if you have any questions, just ask me and I'll hopefully be able to answer all of them in the comments. Hi, and welcome back to VoNails Academy. Thank you for the people who have subscribed to me. It means a lot, and we're on the way to 1,000, so I can hopefully monetize my videos. I really hope that you guys enjoy these videos that I make, because they do take some time and setup, and I'm trying to give you all the information that I know. I don't want to hold anything back. If you have any questions, let me know. Today we'll be making a set called Springtime, and it's a gorgeous glass set. I cannot wait to share with you. Oh, what's in the corner over here? It looks like we have new packaging. I love new packaging. Makes me excited. So it looks like we have blue and we have the white and red. So I'll show you our original packaging, which was the yellow. And this comes with an alcohol pad, a buffer, and some nail stickers in there as well. And I got another blue. I really do love this design, but I wanted to do a little bear this time instead of a dog. And then I thought, why not do two different kinds? So you're surprised on which one you get. So we do have some new packaging, and that will be in our new other packaging. And this one is just amazing. I love it. It's gorgeous. Oh my god, the sunlight. I can't wait to take promo pics. It looks just astounding. And these are the envelopes that your press-on nails will come in. Standard packaging. I used to have pink, but now that is what I'm using. And I think I'm going to stick with that because I absolutely love it. Okay, so here I have 0 through 9 press-on nails for one hand. I've already done the first hand, as you will see, because I will insert a clip of the beforehand. And I'm going to go ahead and shape and buff these nails. I'm going to shape it to make it a bit more tapered, and I'm also going to make sure there's a point right here so that when I build the gel on top, it doesn't deform the shape into looking more round instead of pointier, because this is a stiletto set. And I'll see you when they are shaped and buffed. Okay, next step, since we are all prepped and primed, we are going to put down our first layer of our base. And I'm just using the IBD Hard Gel, Builder Gel, clear, 2 ounce, 56 grams, excuse me. I wish it would concentrate. But I got this off Amazon. Again, I can link the link below to where I got this. And it's just really nice. I only get like about a scoop of it. And then I slide and glide all the way down the nail, trying to make it even. And also making sure that on the sides, I am looking for buildup to thin out. And the middle is fine if it's thick. It will level out itself, but you definitely want to check the sides. And then I continue on just like that. Slide and glide all the way down, making sure to get the sides for buildup. And sometimes I'll just put the excess on the next nail if I feel as if it's too much. And then I continue moving. And by the time you get to the 5th nail, this will be self-leveling and you don't have to do much. But as it levels, it will seep to the sides. And I know I keep saying it, but the sides are definitely important, especially with press-on nails, because the buildup will make the shape of the nail at the base become thicker and it won't necessarily fit the nail properly. And I'll go ahead and continue and finish the rest of the nails, and we'll be back for the next step. And after you put these in the lamp, you'll only need about 60 seconds, but I usually do 90 just to make sure everything's good and all cured. So I'll see you when we continue. Okay, we are on to our next steps. So I'm going to insert a clip, and you'll already have seen all of this information before it gets here. But again, I want to tell you what it is. I have some dried flowers and some glitter. So I am going to grab small pieces of the flower and just place it down. But first, before I forget a step, I am going to put a really thin, just a quick layer on all of the nails. It's not going to be cured. It's just a quick little layer. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it on there so that we can continue. And I'll do that for all of the nails, and then we'll start placing. Okay, so all of the nails have a nice thin layer, and I'm going to go ahead and start placing the petals. And just putting them where I think I would like them. Different colors. I'm going to try to thin it out a little bit so I can get more. Sorry. And I'm just going to place them on here however they go. And we're just going to continue like that until all of the nails are done. And I think the stems add such a realistic look to it, which is why I really liked it and why I wanted to keep them this time around. And I'm always perfecting my designs each time I get a new order. So trial and error, honestly. And you see what fits, what works best, and how you'd like to use them, honestly. And it's really fun to just figure out a new design, honestly. And I love glass sets. They're my favorite. Absolute favorite. Sorry, I'm not in the middle of the screen. And that base layer of just gel really helps lay down the flowers, so that you're not just trying to put it on the tacky layer. The tacky layer will not suffice in this situation. You will definitely need focus. You will definitely need to do what I have recommended, because you just don't want to be in the wrong. Not necessarily wrong, because you can experiment yourself, but I find this the easiest way. And if you have a better way or you have any suggestions, leave a comment so that I can try them out. And it's definitely fun learning new techniques to perfect your craft. And you don't need a lot of flowers. Please, 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 always, when you do glass sets, remember that it's actually supposed to be a glass set. You're supposed to see through it. So don't pack on too much of the flowers or whatever design you're doing, because you want to be able to see underneath it. That's the whole reason of it being see-through, and for it to be a glass personalization. so that we can actually enjoy the see-through part as well as the design. I'll save that. Okay, this looks great. Let me put a little more on the thumb. I think I'm gonna have to cut up a few more flowers, but it was a great stretch. I already did 1.5 hands, excuse me, 2 hands and 3 hands. I'm over here doing math. I've done 3 hands so far with just the flowers that I showed you. So that's awesome. That's amazing. And I'll be able to save most of my product. Always start off with less than you think you need, because it might end up being the perfect amount and you don't want to waste your products. All right. So the next step is to get some glitter from over here. And I did mix it already because it was just already out and I wanted to go ahead and use up all the glitter. I don't like pouring it back in, so definitely with the glitter I like to see how much I need and try to act accordingly. I don't like having to pour my glitter back into the box, but I will do it if I have to. So I have this tool right here and I use it for a lot of different purposes. It's so versatile. But today I'm going to be sprinkling the glitter onto the nail. And I'm going to do that slowly so that it's not all in one place. And it looks gorgeous. This glitter is gold, holographic, as well as a blue. And it just sparkles. I love it. It's really nice. And I'm always a bit afraid to use glitter because it can be it can be overwhelming and distracting in some sets. But I'm really liking it. And I gotta thin that out. That was a whole glob, you guys. I don't know if you're able to see it. But I honestly love working with glitter. It's a nice treat at times. And it's just about finding the right consistency that won't really overpower everything else you want it to do, because glitter is dangerous. It really is. And that's another thing that I like about working with gel. You can always come back and fix a mistake if you haven't cured it. It just sits there until you're ready for it. I have not, since I discovered gel polish, I have not gone back to regular nail polish. And you will never see me create a set with just air dry polish. I have never gone back. I love the convenience of gel and how I can really just use it in my everyday crafts. It's amazing. All right, I think that's enough. And then I'm going to cure this into the lamp, and we'll come back when it's time to do a top coating. Okay, you guys, we are almost done. I have cured these in the lamp, and the last thing to do is add 2 layers of gel coating to build the strength of the nail. Usually I'll do a 3 base coat and a 2 layer top coating, but with the raise that the flowers give to the nail, the 3 layers would have made the nail bulkier, and then I would have still had to try to conceal the flowers inside of the 2 top layers, and that just makes it even more bulkier. So to alleviate all of that stress, I have done 1 base layer, then laid the flowers, and now I'm going to do Well, I did one base layer and a small layer of gel to adhere the flowers. And now I'm going to do 2 top layers of gel, and this should be enough for the strength. And I always test it by squeezing the nails together. And if they start bending, there is not enough strength. If they hold their shape, you are in the perfect medium. So I'm going to add 2 layers of top gel. And I keep saying top gel, but it's still using the hard gel IBD. I primarily use this for all my nails when I'm doing a glass set. This is the only thing I use to create structure, to create strength, and to lay down the nails, the in layer of whatever design I'm creating. If it ever changes or deviates, it's because it was specifically modified for that set. And the process that I'm doing now has been specifically modified for this set to remove the bulkiness aspect that I really do not like, as well as the texture of the nail after it's fully finished. I'm just going to continue doing this. And while you're doing this, please be aware of your sides. You still want them to be nice and thin. The middle can be a little bit thicker, but definitely with the sides, you want them to be thin. Keep that in mind, and that is your first and last priority when it comes to doing press-on nails. I'm going to go ahead and pop this into the lamp. I'm going to continue with the other hand for the first layer. I'm going to go ahead and do a second layer, and then I'll come back for the no wipe top coat. Okay, you guys, this is the last step. Thank God. It's been a long time coming. My videos are usually 30 minutes long. I have been trying to cut down on my time, but you know, it's a process. You have to really, this is the fastest that you can go with quality. I always want to do quality over quantity, and you just set aside the time to create a business where you can put your time into it. And thankfully, this is fun for me. It relaxes me, so I have no problem doing it. But if this is for some reason a chore, you know, you got to take your time with it to really do the placements and everything else that comes with it. And it is a couple steps you have to do in order to get something that's nice, clean, and cute. So right now, I am using my no wipe top coat in AIMEILI. I haven't learned how to pronounce it properly, but I love a no wipe top coat. I definitely prefer it over a wipe top coat because I just feel like if you have a wipe top coat and you wipe it off afterwards, it doesn't shine the same way a no wipe top coat does. You can leave it undisturbed. You don't have to touch it and move it. I really do like the way a no wipe top coat looks when you're finished. So I've never gone back to a wipe top coat. And I'm just going to continue with all the nails. I'm going to do 2 coats, and then I'm going to go ahead and place it into the box. And I'll see you guys when we're doing our placement and when I show you how to do, well, not how to, but how I do my packaging. So thanks for watching. This is almost the end, and I really do appreciate the support that I've been shown. And hi, thank you, and welcome my new subscribers. All right, I am finally through. This is the last step. I added the nails to the next row, and this is what a full set of 20 would look like. 0 to 9, 0 to 9. And I had so much gratitude making this set. I really loved it. Loved how it turned out, and I like the techniques that I used this time. And I wish I wanted to find a way to see if I could make you see the glitter better, but it's not working. the camera doesn't really catch it like it. Okay, you can see a little over here. It just looks so much better in person. Hate that I can't give you all the good, like the full effect, but that's what it looks like. I'm going to add a cuticle stick to it. And I'm going to place that right in the middle. I'm going to put the napkin over it. This is not a napkin, I forgot what it's called. And the last thing I'm going to do is place my sticker logo on top. And I usually get them from the full set of 20. I get mine off of Vistaprint. They're really nice. And I'm going to be rebranding soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. This was my very first design for VoNailz, and I'm really excited to find something that I love even better. Not even find, but create. I created this. So my logo sticker is on here for VoNailz. I'm going to place this to the side. And thankfully, I already have one prepped, but like I told you earlier, I've run out of these. So the next time you'll be seeing my packaging will be in either blue or white and red, or probably both. And setting that aside, what else is next? I'm going to reach down into my folder and grab a letter. And if you want to pause the screen, this is the letter. I usually have it in black and white, but they mistakenly got printed in color. So the next 20 or so people will get their letters in color. I'm also going to go ahead and take out a package. Gonna slide the nails in. Going to go ahead and throw in that. I'm going to go do the letter. And recently I have bought mailing. I haven't done the mailing slips that you can do electronically, but I have purchased some blank sticker labels that I can do. So you'll receive your nails, you'll receive a prep kit, and you'll receive a letter thanking you for your purchase and possibly for a referral or even for gifts. And where are my cards? Here they are. And I'm going to write the address on one of these and then stick it on the back. And once you receive your item, I would absolutely love a review if you do buy off Etsy. It does take a couple of days until Etsy lets you review, and I think that's perfect because it makes you try the product before you give your opinion. But some people don't come back and leave a review. So if you do purchase, I would love a review to help me figure out if you liked it, to see if the strength held up, and to get your feedback. I always love the feedback. It helps me perfect my craft and to really bring more designs at a more informed rate. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for our next video. Bye.